Political fireworks today between Arizona Attorney General Kris and State Senate President Warren Petersen, who is trying to unseat her. Petersen wants the Department of Justice to investigate Mays, accusing her of interfering with the latest investigation into the 2020 election results. After the FBI subpoenaed the state last month for records related to the 2020 election, he says Mays obstructed those efforts by telling county election staff that releasing certain voter data would violate privacy laws. Senator Petersen called it obstruction and also included Secretary of State Adrian in his complaint to the U.S. Attorney's Office. For the record, Republicans at the county and state levels managed the 2020 election, and all audits, recounts, and reviews determined it was safe and secure. AG Mays fired back today, calling Senator Petersen an election denier who's trying to curry favor with the White House. She accuses him of laying the groundwork for the Trump administration to deny the results of the upcoming midterms if they don't go in his favor.